I wanted to show you a really cool feature of Soundtrap. So I'm going to record another podcast. This time I want to interview someone. You might not be in the same apartment as someone you want to interview. It might be a friend or an adult in another apartment or across the country. So this time I'm going to click Enter Studio and I'm going to click Podcast. And this time, you see how it says Interview a Guest? I'm going to click on that. It's saying headphones are required. Okay. Now, there's a link I can share with a guest. So I'm going to click Copy and then Close. Now, I'm going to invite Ruby. In this case, I'm going to message her with the address. So I copied the address and I'm going to find Ruby. There's her address. And I'm going to paste in the invite. And now we'll wait for her. Now from Ruby's perspective, she is seeing a message from her dad with the invite on there. She'll say continue. She is wearing headphones. And now she's going to allow access to her camera, allow access to her audio. And at this point, she's admiring her hair. And she's ready to put her name in and then join the call. She'll wait for me. There's that handsome guy. And that's about it. When it's over, it will say the call has ended. Now back to my perspective. I see that Ruby is calling, so I'm going to accept the call. Hey there, Ruby. Hi. Okay, do you want to record the call? So I'm going to click Set Up Voice Track. And we'll call it a new track. So let's click Setup and all done. Click Record when you're ready. So now I'm going to click Record. Hey Ruby, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I wanted to ask you a question. So you went out for a walk yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And what did you see at the West Side Highway where we were walking?
Well, it was just surprisingly crowded. People were not maintaining their 6 feet, and nobody was respecting personal space because there were some people that were trying to move to be 6 feet, but most of the people were just really close together, and a lot of them weren't even wearing masks.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you very much. This will be perfect for the podcast. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Now I'm going to press Leave Call, then click OK. Now I'm going to press Stop. And here's her interview. Let's take a listen.
Well, it was just surprisingly crowded. People were not maintaining their 6 feet.
Okay, and just like the other tutorial, we can trim things up. There's a separate track of my voice and Ruby's voice, so if I wanted to trim a part of hers or trim a part of mine, you can do it in just the way we spoke of before. So try to interview a guest. It'll add some spice to your podcast.